Welcome to Jobbed Out, the wrestling editorial that reminds you that MSK may have learned a little too much from their sensei, Matt Riddle. Oh man. Well, I'm glad I waited a day to talk about this one. For those not in the know, earlier this week, one half of the current reigning NXT Tag Team Champions, Nash Carter of MSK, has become the center of some serious allegations. Carter's wife, Impact Wrestling knockout Kimber Lee, has come out stating that she had been assaulted by Carter while he was drunk, and that he had told her that she's marked up because she's a wrestler, basically telling her to claim that the injuries came from work. There had been some skepticism over these claims, especially after the wife of Carter's tag team partner Wesley revealed that Carter had actually been staying with them for months to get away from her, later revealing that the accusations didn't even take place until after Kimber had been served with divorce papers. Fans, of course, have been quick to criticize, which sadly is usually the case when it comes to accusations of domestic abuse, as we've seen throughout the entire Speaking Out movement. Kimber dropped the bomb, a pair of photos showing bruising and a busted lip. Awkwardly, she also revealed a picture of Carter with a Hitler-style mustache making a Nazi salute. 'Cause, of course. Now, not to take away from that photo, cause, well, that's gross. And the WWE has fired developmental talents for revealing Nazi support in the past. But that has less to do with proving he's an abuser, and more of just trying to convince the world he's a crappy human being. And he very well might be, I don't know. But you would think a threatening text or other stories of abuse would be Kimber's go-to. Regardless, it would not take long before Sean Ross Sapp would declare that the WWE has released Carter, though WWE has made no formal announcement yet, and both Carter and MSK's profiles remain intact on the Superstars page at the time of this recording. If fired, though, we've yet to learn the fate of tag team partner Wesley. Carter is no stranger to weirdly targeted criticisms. MSK, who had begun as a largely popular tag team in NXT, had been getting booed out of nowhere by the home crowd for reasons unknown to the average viewer. Turns out this was all due to a campaign led by the father of NXT superfan Izzy. Izzy had started working indie shows, and Carter had become outspokenly against videos circulating of the 11-year-old at the time taking a choke slam during a show. Not to be told his underage daughter shouldn't put her body on the line while still developing for internet clout, it would become public knowledge that Izzy's dad had begun slandering Carter and Lee in order to get the Performance Center crowd to turn against them. Once the cat was out of the bag and Izzy's dad stupidly and unsuccessfully targeted Lindsay Dorado, the booing ceased and MSK resumed business as usual. At this moment, there's begun a hashtag on Twitter, Justice for Nash Carter, with many comparisons to the allegations made against Enzo Amore that led to his release in 2018. It would turn out many of the accuser's own friends had come out to discredit Enzo's alleged victim, going so far as to reveal text messages that clearly showed that there was consent and the alleged drugged up and sexually assaulted victim was not drugged up or sexually assaulted. Despite the case being closed and Enzo's innocence confirmed, WWE did not rehire him because, well, outside of the allegations, he had been causing a lot of trouble backstage, and the company really just needed an excuse to let him go anyway. Between the issue involving Izzy's dad and the Nazi photo, WWE might flat out cut ties with Carter regardless of these allegations, just to spare themselves of drama and bad PR. While in that sense, I'm sure that would mean mission accomplished for Kimber Lee, if it turns out these allegations are completely false, as Wesley's wife claims, even as much as one text thread showing Kimber might not be on the level or only acting out of spite, and I wouldn't doubt that Impact Wrestling will cut ties with her as well. And no one's gonna rehire that sort of drama, but we'll have to see. Right now, I feel most sorry for the innocent bystander Wes Lee. If Kimber's accusations are true, he may be on thin ice with the WWE considering he and his wife have been looking after his tag team partner. His wife going so far as to call the accuser a liar online. If the accusations are false, then Lee's NXT push and WWE run in general are halted anyway as his longtime partner is still out of a job. Wes needs to hope that McMahon doesn't ever try to resurrect Retribution, or Wesley could end up being the new Slapjack. Now this is all just my opinion though, and I do want to ask you, where do you stand on this mess? Do you believe Kimber Lee is speaking out against abuse, or are these the actions of a woman scorned? Is Nash Carter's dirty laundry finally coming out, or is this just another unfounded attack from a third party? Or is the truth somewhere in the middle? Let me know what you think in the comments, and be sure to subscribe to the channel for more, because I want you to be a part of this conversation too. For now though, I better get my shoulders off the mat, so I want to thank you for tuning in to Jobbed Out. I'll catch you next time.